Hi and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers. With me feeling slightly better than I have done over the last few weeks. Still not right, still feel like I want to go to sleep. However, I'm challenging myself to say poorly less than 20 times in this video, because I know I'm going to do it. Oh, I've been poorly. Oh God, I've used twice now. But anyway, I'm on my way to Devon. It's a 5.5 hour drive. Now, I'm feeling tired already just from driving, so I'm a bit worried, but I'm not going to show you any of the trip because I'm literally just going to drive for the full 5.5 hours just to get there. I don't want to, and I've not, you can tell I'm in my new car and I've not set up the thing that holds my phone properly, so you're bouncing about quite a lot at the moment, so I need to get that sorted out because I can't be, I'm not holding my phone. I don't want to get in trouble. Anyway, I will see you when we get to Bideford. Right, I'm not there yet. About an hour and a half away. I feel like I've been driving forever. I've actually had to stop twice to have a sleep. I've literally slept at the side of the road twice. So you can tell I'm still not 100% right. Anyway, stopped to get something to eat. I need toilet and let Bear have a wee. Right, food ordered from the dreaded Burger King. I'm sort of a bit worried about eating, and I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit scared that I'm going to eat and it's going to knock me out and make me want to go sleep again. So I've left it as long as I can. It's like an hour and a half until we get there. It's already been 4 hours driving and we're not even at the first location. I say the first location, there may only be one location at this rate, but fingers crossed. I've got a hotel booked, so I am going to, when I get there, I'm going to have an hour's sleep. Because I'm poorly. I'm not allowed to say that word, but I'm poorly. But I've got to get some videos under my belt. I want to get, if I can get 4 locations done over this weekend, it means I ain't got to do anything for the whole of February, which is so much better because then I can just chill out and get better. So it's hard. Right, I don't really know why I'm showing you me Burger King mess, because it's just a Burger King, just a small one, because I'm not even feeling hungry at all. My bag, everything's blowing away. There's like, look at steak. There's a Farmhouse something up there just blowing things about. Anyway, I'm gonna get on with these and then we're gonna get back on the road. Bear needs a wee as well. That's the one thing about these long journeys, I do feel a bit bad for him. I do try and stop, but I just want to get there as well, so it's hard. Right, Bear's just been for a wee, and we better get back on the road again. So this time we will see you at the hotel. Why do you look yellow, Bear? Why do you look yellow? Is something shining on you? Look, why are you yellow? I've got a big yellow patch. There's something out that window. Anyway, this car next to me needs to go, so better get gone. Right, we're here. I'm just gonna get my stuff out. I don't know if you're able to see. I think you will be able to. The stars are insane tonight. So good. It's because we're not near big cities and stuff. But yeah, the place we're staying is just down there. I can hear a river running down there somewhere. But anyway, better get stuff together and get in. I'm freezing. Right, so I'm in my room. I'm actually pretty impressed. It's quite nice. The bar area is lovely. It's full of dogs, which was a bit of a nightmare for Bear. It was pretty good though. I'll show you the room. Now the room itself isn't massive, it's cosy, but you know what, it's lovely and warm. So I've banged that down there for Bear to sleep on. That's what Deb's bought me. I needed to make sure I was warm. Lovely big bed. It is big as well, that. Bear will be happy enough. I'll stick him in front of the radiator so he can be nice and comfy. Let's have a look at the bathroom. I actually really want a bath, not a shower. I feel like one now, but I'm gonna get some sleep. I know that seems mad. Like, it's 8 o'clock at night and it seems a bit weird getting here and going straight to bed, but I am getting back up and going out and explore, and I just don't feel right. I feel really tired. I feel a bit sick, eh? I want to go in that pub. I want to go and have a pint. I get my breakfast in there in the morning for free, included in the price. Now, if you remember, when I was in Oxford a couple of weeks ago, I ended up paying £93. I'm going to cough. For a tiny little bedroom with a bed that was just rubbish. I had to pay all the extras for the dog and the parking. This is free parking. It was £81, but I get my breakfast with it as well. Full English breakfast, I think. So you've got to think about it like that. Actually, this place is really good value, really good value. And the staff was so nice. The only downside was it was full of dogs. But he's not that bad. He can be bad. But I dread to think what he's going to be like at breakfast in the morning. But anyway, I'm going to get some sleep while I can. Then I can get rested, ready to explore, so I don't feel like death. Right, I actually did get to sleep. I'm surprised. I spent the last sort of half an hour watching my phone, but I did actually get a decent amount of sleep, and it is 11:15 now, which is a little bit later than I wanted to be getting ready. So I better get my stuff together and get out. Bear is desperate to get out this door. My eyes are so watery and red and runny. But I'm excited to get out, to be fair. I want to do it. But I am also looking forward to getting back here in a bit and getting to bed and maybe have a bath. Might actually have an actual bath. The only thing is, I always feel bad in hotel rooms. Like you're running a bath at 2 o'clock in the morning and somebody's trying to get to sleep. Just doesn't seem very fair, does it? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Right, I'm in room number 8. We need to go back down here. I want to show you the main bit of the pub, but I'm guessing I'm going to have to do that in the morning. Because, like I said, it's 11 o'clock now. And even though people will still be in there, I don't really want to go around filming. They're going to all be thinking I'm weird. But yeah, it's up the other end of that corridor anyway. Oh God, the temperature is dropping massively. That's the only downside about getting settled first, because then you get out of here and it is freezing, man. Really cold. But yeah, this is like the main sort of entrance bit. The pub's that way and the hotel bit's that way. It's very different as well. I can't really show you, but the pub is from the 1200s. Oh no, it's the 12th century, so it's 1100s. Oh God, somebody come in. I can't really show you. But yeah, I don't think the hotel's quite that old. Anyway, let's get out to the car. Right, there's not many jobs that at 11:15 at night on a Friday night, you're out looking at the stars, creeping round, trying not to be spotted where you've parked your car. It's all very dodgy, my job. But I won't change it for a minute. Anyway, I need to get there. Hopefully I'll see you after a successful explore. Right, oh my God, something bizarre has just happened. So I've just gone right round the outside of the building, tried to find a way in. I got to the front window just here, and a guy knocked on the window. I think he's there now. Knocked on the window from the inside. Absolutely scared me to death. I was absolutely shocked. I went, oh my God. Middle-aged, older sort of man. Probably 5 or 10 years older than me. Probably going to ring the police now. So I need to get out of here. Oh my Lord. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. Right, I've got to get out of here before the police come, but I am absolutely shocked. I was in shock. I should have filmed him knocking to show you, because now I could have made it up, but trust me, with the speed that I'm getting out of here, we just need to go. Right, there was no lights on in there at all. The first time he knocked, I knew it'd come from in there, but I couldn't be 100% sure. I couldn't be 100% sure it wasn't next door. Right, that that proper shook me up. I know I just said that about 1,000 times, but I went around the back, couldn't get in, tried all the windows. There was even a broken window on the side with I think I could have reached, but the glass was sticking up against my wrist. I didn't like it, so I thought, you know what, I'm not going in that way. I'll go and try and find somewhere around the front. So I went to the big main bay window, and I heard a yes, Bear, you heard it as well. Bear, it's okay, it was me. Bear, it's okay. So Bear did this, which then I went, oh my god. Right, stop. He's not here. No. So anyway, I slowly walked up, and then the curtain moved. I could see a man with glasses. He knocked again. I don't know, I'm not going to do it again, but he knocked again, the same knock on the window, and looked straight at me. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise anybody lived here. He just stared at me, didn't say a word, just stared at me, and I walked away. But fucking hell, imagine if I'd been in the place and he'd just appeared. One, Bear would have savaged him, and two, he might have just murdered me, because he were a bit, I don't know, Jeffrey Dahmer-ish. So it's all a bit freaky, that. But now I'm screwed, because I needed this to have a video for Sunday, and I haven't. So I don't really know what to do now. Oh god, I can't deal with it being like this much longer. Right, I've been luckily given another location, which is quite a bit of a drive away, to be fair, quite a distance, but I need a video for Sunday, so I've just got to crack on, get down this road. It's a farm, but there's a farmer next door that will come and kick your teeth in, apparently, and he will shoot the dog. So the dog, Bear, is staying in the car. He's not coming out, because there's sheep and cows and things like that, and any opportunity he will take aim at the dog, apparently. So I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it at all. Hi, and welcome back to Finders Beepers History Seekers in a very spooky old farmhouse, like really old farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. Right, explored done, and 40-minute drive, and we are almost back at the hotel. I can't believe I've driven all that way today, and then I've just had to drive another 40 minutes each way to get to the place that I need to be. So we're talking, like, what's that, an hour and 20 on top of the pretty much 6 hours that I've driven today anyway. I am ready for my bed. Like, my throat feels like it's full of razors, my feet are freezing, but my back is boiling. I've got heated seats in this, and the heated seats are the hottest heated seats I've ever had. It's like burning my spine off, but my feet are freezing. So I cannot wait to get in that bed. Although I've tweaked some sort of nerve, and I can feel it down both my legs. It's like, can't remember the word. It's because I'm fat anyway. I need to lose some weight, and then it'll stop. But yeah, we're almost there now anyway. Right, here we are, look. I'll show you this place properly tomorrow, or later on today, should I say. But it's very nice, and like I said, it's a 12th century coaching house. So many years people have been coming here to stay overnight and get bladdered. So unfortunately I didn't get to do the bladdered bit, but let's go and park the car up here. Bear's happy because we're back. Means he can get out of the car eventually. I feel bad on him tonight, but it wasn't worth the risk. Anyway, it's 3:38 on the, it's gone off now, but 3:38 on the 1st of February. This is why I don't like paying for hotels, because I don't spend much time in them. Jesus, my legs have stiffened right up, I can hardly walk. But it's very frosty. You can see on the tops of these cars, frost is starting. So mine's going to be all frozen up by the morning. Actually, I've not locked it, better do that really. Right, back in my room. I was going to have a bath. I was running asleep. I might have a shower or a bath in the morning. So I'm going now. See you in a bit. Good morning. So it's about 9:10. Bear is naughty again. He's supposed to be in his bed and he's in mine. But, don't want to get up. I don't want to get up, but breakfast is included and it stops serving at 10. So I kind of need to, really. But I don't know what to do with Bear. I can't leave him in this room, he'll go mad. But if I take him to breakfast, then I'm probably going to be having him pulling, trying to get to people while I'm eating. But I don't want to stick him in the car either, so I don't really know what to do. I'm going to have to take him with me, I think. But, it's so comfy, this bed. I just want to stay in here. Right, taking him down to breakfast with me. I am thinking this is going to be one of the worst ideas I've ever had. But we'll give it a go. We know what he's like, and he's on one this morning. Right, he's not being too bad at the moment, but there is only one lot of people in here, but they have dogs, so listen, it's not going to be good, this. He's sat quietly for now, but yeah, the second those dogs move, he's going to be ready. So I've got to hold him tight, but I'm hoping they'll go in a minute. And then we can sit here nice and quietly instead of having to deal with this muppet. That was one of my things for 2025, to try and get him more used to people and dogs. But it's because the dog that I had previously had been attacked by another dog when he was a pup. So his first reaction was always to attack, and Bear's picked that straight up off him. So it's a shame, really, because he's a lovely dog. But when we're in situations like this, he's not. Right, at least he knows he's going to get some breakfast under the table from me, because it's here now. Oh, here we go. Whenever those dogs move, he starts to get upset. There, sit down for me. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. No, poor lad. I do feel sorry for him, really. Right, breakfast here. Looks good, to be fair. Looks really good. Those sausages look homemade. Anyway, I'm going to crack on before this one kicks off again, because it won't be long. He keeps doing it every couple of minutes, and I'm sure there's some more dogs just turned up. Well, that was really nice. Although I did notice there's no beans, which is a nightmare. But this one's looking a bit more relaxed now. Now the people down there have gone. But yeah, it's a lovely little pub, this. Really, really nice. Even the busy road outside you don't notice. But it's a beautiful day. Anyway, I've got an hour before I've got to check out, and I've got editing to do. So I might quickly go and run a bath, edit while it's running, edit while I'm in it, and then edit when I've done, and try and get it sorted before I go, because then I can upload it on their Wi-Fi. Right, heading off, back up to the room. There is a lot more rooms to this place. How cool is that? Look, it's all BTS. Yeah, there's like little nooks and crannies and places to go. But the thing is, I've got to be careful, because the dog spots of other dogs. Exactly. Hey, you're not up there, you silly dog. You're out here. Jesus Christ. You've been a good boy. You've been a really good boy, haven't you? Right, I ended up not having a bath, I had a shower. But that's because that piece of glass doesn't move. I couldn't really get the tap on properly, so I'm a bit of an idiot. But Bear's ready to go, aren't you, Bear? You've been a good boy. You've been a really good boy. I expected you to go mad, but you haven't been that bad at all. Anyway, where's the light switch? Bedroom, not that much of a mess. I think I've done quite well. Are we sorted then? We're going in the car. We're going to go for a walk. We're going to have a look round. Show these nice people some nice things. I need some paracetamols. I'm feeling a bit rough, to be fair. Right, everything back in the car, including the dog. I think he's in there somewhere. It's a lovely place. Like all of this, all around here, all this countryside is owned by the pub as well. You can just go wandering about. So it would be lovely in the summer. It's a bit squell shaped to be walking around. There's a little river down here, stream, just down here as well, look. Running past the place, which was lovely, apart from made me need a wee last night when I got here. But I do need some paracetamols. I'm feeling it a little bit. Probably lack of sleep hasn't helped. Getting in after, well, it was about 4 o'clock by the time I actually got in bed. And then I had a cup of tea. No, I had a cup of hot chocolate. So we're about 20 past 4. And then my alarm went off at 9. So not loads of sleep, but it's got to be done. And I know there's going to be people that are saying, you need to look after yourself, or there will be no channel and all this lot. But if there's no channel, then there's no point looking after myself. It's sort of a bit of a vicious circle. So anyway, don't know what's happening with this bit of air every time I turn around. I'm just rambling, can you tell? Right, I've decided we're going to Westward Ho. Now that isn't an instruction you would give to Lisa when you were giving her some map instructions, but it's the only place, I think in the UK, or maybe even in Europe, or maybe even the world, that's got an exclamation mark as part of the actual place name, which I think is bizarre. But I want to go and get a drink, find somewhere to go and have a drink so I can edit. What is that? A butterfly just fluttering around. I need to go and edit because tomorrow's video needs to be done and sorted. I don't really want to be wasting time doing that, but I ain't got much choice and my throat's killing, so I thought drink would make sense. So we'll go and do that, and then I think it's only fair that we take Bear to a beach just to go for a run, because he's been in car, hasn't he? It's not really very fair. So let's go do that and get some tablets as well, because I'm dying. Now, driving around last night in the dark, you don't get to see what it's like, obviously, because it's dark, but it's so good round here. It's so beautiful. You just can't see anything though, because there are all these high hedges. That's the only downside. But yeah, we aren't actually very far away from the beach. We're sort of going parallel to the sea off to our left, but we're not that far away from, oh look, there's just a boat at the side of the road here. Hey, look, we're not really that far away from Westward Ho. It's maybe 10 minutes, so it's not too bad. So we'll go and have a look around there. I just thought I'd show you a bit of the countryside as we're driving through it as well, and then we'll see what we can find when we get out that way. Right, these views are pretty good. The house is good as well. The sea's down there. Little tiny windy roads on the way into Westward Ho, and it just looks everything you would expect of Devon or Cornwall. Now, if I spoke to some of my Cornish friends and said that Devon is like Cornwall, they would probably kill me. So I've got to be careful what I say, but it is a really nice place. Right, I've left Bear there. The windows are open. It looks hot, but it's not at all. So I'm not going to spend too long here anyway. I think I've only got half an hour that I'm allowed to leave the car there for a start. So we'll go half an hour drink, go and have a quick look down the front, and then get back out of here again, I think. Oh my god, this is the sort of shop that I would love, like when I was younger, like even now. I would love to get in there and get all that skateboard stuff. I love it down here for that. Like, probably more Cornwall when it comes to skateboard stuff and surfing. But it's just so much more chill down here. Like, it's not your northern gritty work mentality. It's more of a laid back way of life. Right, before we go any further, I just want to show you something. It's made me chuckle. I don't know whether they've done this on purpose or not, but it is mad. Right, look at this. So you've got all the different colour houses. Always makes me think of Tobermory or Balamory. But I don't even want to show you, it's that funny. So yeah, you've got all the different coloured houses on this side of the street. And then you've got this place that looks like B&M. Why have they painted it like B&M? That is definitely B&M's colours. Now if you're not from the UK, B&M is like a, I can't even explain it. It's not a supermarket, it's a shop. But they sell all sorts of different things. And we always call it binners and mingers. So it's a bit of a weird shop where I want to say tramps go, but I go there all the time, so I can't say that really. But I don't know. But why would you paint your house that colour? What a weird thing to do. I'll put a picture in of B&M now, so you can see exactly what it looks like. I am not wrong. It's definitely painted in those colours. Right, before I went and got a drink, I thought I'd show you down at the beach. It goes on for miles and miles and miles. To be fair, it's sort of blue, but it's a bit, I don't know, a bit hazy grey today in places. So it doesn't seem quite as nice, but it is lovely across there. But the reason I didn't bring Bear is because of the amount of people and dogs. I just think it'd be too much for him. He'd get stressed out, I'd get stressed out. It's not really very fair. But we are going to head over past that headland there to a place that I used to go quite a lot when I was younger. So once I've had this drink, we'll go and take him for a walk that way. But we were staying that direction last night. Now this place is a bit touristy, isn't it? Like, it's got all your things like entertainment places and stuff. And I would have loved it when I was younger, and my kids would have loved it, but there's a lot of places that look a bit run down in any tourist place these days at the beach, because it's so easily accessible to go abroad. And it's a shame really, because these places are really lovely, they really are. And it's a shame that we neglect that and we don't really see what we've got on his own doorsteps. But anyway, shut up Matt, let's go and get a drink. I've just realised there's quite a few people out surfing. There's some over there, some further up here somewhere. There's quite a few of them. And it's not particularly very warm. I think it's about 8-9 degrees. But I'd happily be, if there was someone there with me to do it, I'd be in there now. Although probably not a good idea with my chest as it is at the moment. I'd be dead in a couple of days. I feel like I'm going to be anyway. Shut up, moaning, man. That's all I do. Right, there's a guy playing the guitar or something. So it doesn't sound like a guitar, but it's so chilled. It's just making me feel so de-stressed. It's lovely, it's so nice. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Right, so I went in there and I went in with the intention of just getting a coffee, and I ended up getting a coffee, a milkshake and 2 pieces of cake. But I'll show you, the cake selection was amazing and I just couldn't not get something. I'll show you what I've got though. So I got myself a little cappuccino, but then got a big fat blueberry cake and white chocolate and raspberry cake as well. They just look so good. I'm going to be even fatter than I already am. It's just not good. But anyway, need to get on with some work. Right, heading back up to Bear. I've not done all my editing yet, but I've done some. And hopefully I can get the rest done when we get to the next spot. I'm just going to do some... just going to let him go for a run. If there's no dogs about, it's a really long beach. So I'm hoping I can get well away from any dogs and let him come off his lead for a bit, but we'll see. I brought him a bit of cake. I know he's already fat, but I just thought it wasn't fair on him otherwise. I still think it's strange that the place has got an exclamation mark on the end of it. I just think it's really odd. Driving down this road brings back some really good memories for me. When my girls were growing up, well really, to be fair, Katie had only just been born, and I think my ex-wife was pregnant with Amy the last time we came here. But it still brings back amazing memories of all the little things we used to do and going on the beaches, getting my first like dog called Alfie, who was my first dog that I got without my mum and dad. I was like in my early 20s and I loved it. Used to love coming down this road, being able to see the sea in front, down to Woolacombe Bay. Oh, I proper loved it, absolutely loved it. Seems a proper lifetime away though. Seems like such a long time ago. I'm trying to think when it. Well, Katie is just about to turn 20, so it's probably about 19 years ago since I last came down here, and it's still making me feel a bit weird. Right, we're down at the beach. I don't know whether it was the best idea, to be fair, because there is about 8 gazillion dogs. And Bear is just now on like kill dog mode where he's just pulling my arm off. But this beach is so long. I remember the cottage we used to stay in is at the opposite end of this beach, and we used to have to walk the full length of the beach to get down here, or drive, not on the beach. But it goes on for miles and miles and miles, and obviously the weather's not the best today. We are in first day of February, so it's not bad at all, but I love this beach. Like, you really can't tell how far as well. It goes up there, like those white buildings just up somewhere around there is where we used to stay. But it's not warm in the slightest at the moment. It is freezing, and that's Woolacombe. So this is Woolacombe Beach and that's Woolacombe there, look. Anyway, I'm gonna let him have a walk round for a bit. Hopefully I can get far enough away from some dogs to let him have 5 minutes run, but I doubt it. I know I said I was going, but I got a bit lonely, so I thought I'd bring you back. I just wanted to tell you that I don't know if you can see it out there, that island is Lundy, the island of Lundy. Now, back in the day when I used to go in my dad's car and used to have the shipping forecast on the radio. Why you used to have the shipping forecast on, I don't really know. But it used to go on about Lundy and Dogger, German Bite, all God knows. But that was one of them, and now I know where it is. But I remember sitting up there somewhere watching the sunset over here. It's beautiful because the beach is so big and the sky seems so big here. It's just so nice. Sorry, I'm just like reliving memories. It's because I think I'm about to die, because look at the state of me. I just look such a mess. I need my haircut. I've got no energy. I'm very grey. I need to re-dye my tash and my hair and my beard and stuff. But I think I've got days to live, so I'm reliving my youth. Right, I didn't realise this place was such a hub of stuff that has gone off over the last 2,000 years. It literally tells me on these plaques on the way around. But I'm not going to go in depth. But 48 AD, the Romans turned up here and they settled one of the first places in the UK that they came across. Then the Saxons and Christianity came. The Vikings came, and I was saying about Lundy Island, which is out there, they used that as a base, and they absolutely raped and pillaged all round here, but used the island to sort of like be based at. Then you got William the Conqueror. He came over to this bit as well. You got Sir William de Lacy, a loyal soldier of King Henry II and grandson of the first Sir William, with 4 other knights, murdered Sir Thomas Becket, Archbishop of Canterbury, and came and hid here. So there's also, and there's loads more. Like, I literally could tell you about so much, like smugglers, shipwreckers, all sorts of things that went off here. They used to do all the World War II training on this beach, ready for D-Day and stuff. It's crazy, some of the stuff that's happened here. but brilliant. God, I'm off again. So bad. But it is crazy looking across there to think of all the stuff that's happened. I am sorry about the cough. It's one of those that creeps up on you and you can't do anything about it.
Wank off a pig, wank off a pig, wank off a pig.